Hello, fruit fans! We're here today
to try
Dragonfruit. Dragonfruit Cam.
That's good.
Dragonfruit
That's
Cam.
good. Yeah.
See how weird it looks? So what do we want to say about dragonfruit? It's nutritious. It has vitamin C, so we won't get scurvy. And it has flavonoids. Which are good. Prevents inflammation. Antioxidants.
Fiber?
Is there fiber?
I have fiber written down.
All right. So, in other words, it's good for you.
Flavonoids and antioxidants. Now that's a combination.
Power. Superfood. Superfood right here.
Also, dragon fruit is also known as the pitahaya, or the strawberry pear, or the night blooming cereus, or the bell of the night, or the Cinderella plant, or Jesus in the cradle, or moonflower. It comes in, there's actually 4 different varieties that dragon fruit comes in. We have the most common variety, I think, which is, how would you pronounce that? Helioserius undatus?
Exactly.
Which is has pink skin and white flesh. It's supposed to be actually the least sweet variety. A lot of people that I've met that have tried dragon fruit have said that it's not very good. But I think part of the reason is they expect it to be sweeter than it actually is. So I think we need to have that. We need to have that in our expectations. There's also 3 other varieties of dragon fruit that I'll go through quick.
Okay.
We have the Soleda Cereus costariensis, or also known as the Helioserius costariensis. That has pink skin, but the flesh, instead of being white, is red. Also sometimes incorrectly referred to as the Helioserius polyrhizis. I guess it's not. I don't know where that comes from.
That might be what I would have called it, so it would have been wrong.
The third variety is Hyloserius guatemalensis.
Sure. Must be from
Guatemala. Which has pink flesh. No. It has pink skin, but purple flesh.
I would like to see that.
And then our 4th variety, which I think is the most rare, is the Solenacerius megalanthus, or also known as the Hyloserius megalanthus, which has yellow skin.
I think you said the same thing twice.
No, they're different. The first word is different for both of them. It has yellow skin and white flesh. A little more about dragon fruit, about this variety of dragon fruit.
How does it grow? That's what I want to know.
It's unknown exactly where they come from, which I think is weird. Where they're native to. Where they originated from. Because I think they know it's somewhere in Central America, but it's not. They don't know exactly where it comes from. We know today that they are grown in Asia, Mexico, Central America, South America, and Israel, as well as also I saw a bunch of other places mentioned, so I don't think that's an exclusive list. Like I saw, it's also grown in Florida and Hawaii. It grows on a cactus.
Cactus?
I guess the species name I said earlier is the name of the cactus it grows on, not the fruit. That's probably a better way to describe the name. Hyloserius undatus. It's the cactus, not the fruit necessarily.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily grow in the desert, which I thought was weird. It can grow, I have it somewhere. Native population grows in deciduous forest, low tropical deciduous forests, riparian vegetation, which is like vegetation near streams, thorn scrub, which is basically like a desert, and very little participation, and also thorn forest, which is also more like a desert, like you would think of. Those are,
Okay.
These cacti can grow up to 10 meters, can grow on rocks or up trees. up the sides of trees. Although I think they also can stand on their own, it seems like. 10 meters is very high. That's like 30 feet. Yeah, it takes a long time for the plants to bear fruit. So to go from planting it to producing dragon fruit, it takes the cactus 60 months to grow, or about 260 weeks. So first, what this cactus does is it produces these flowers. These flowers will bloom on the day before a full moon, and then it is pollinated during the night by nocturnal pollinators such as bats. The flowers are very large and white to make it more visible to nocturnal animals. After they are pollinated, soon after, the flowers wilt, and that will actually be when the dragon fruit starts to grow on the plant. Dragon fruit is usually eaten raw, although sometimes I did see that people grill it, like a fruit kebab sort of
I wonder
situation.
if you could dehydrate it.
I don't know how much water is in it.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine
Watermelon.
dehydrating? Yeah, something like watermelon. It would just be like...
Nothing. Like, where to go?
The taste is commonly described as a cross between a kiwi and a watermelon. Also with flavors of pear, it's often compared to. But we'll see about that, if it's often true. Right now, we're going to...
Cut it?
Cut it. Cut it!
Do you think I cut it this way? I'm thinking I cut it this way. Ooh. Here's your part.
Oh, yes.
Oh, now do the cam.
Dragonfruit cam. Dragonfruit cam. Oh, this is fun. I see why you do it all the time.
Yeah.
Dragonfruit cam. Yeah, you can see that it has a sort of seeds like a kiwi fruit. I don't know how familiar you are with kiwi, Mom.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like kiwi.
I'm going to try something.
You know what it smells like? To me, it smells like pumpkin.
I saw this online. Cut it in half again.
Oh, and then you can just bite into it like that.
Well, no.
If you wanted.
You take the peel. And you just
Cool.
take it right off.
Oh. And then you could just eat that whole thing.
It does taste like pumpkin. Or it does smell like pumpkin. But let's actually bite into it. Do you taste the kiwi / pear / watermelon?
That's what I was trying to decide.
Now that you've said pumpkin, all I can think about is pumpkin.
I know. I know what I'm too.
It's very subtle.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what I would call sweet.
No, it's not sweet, but it's not sour.
Well, it's a little bit. I can't quite place it. Is it sweet or is it tart? The taste really is very subtle. You have to like focus on to taste it.
You really do. It's kind of, yeah.
Like if you were eating TV, if you were watching TV and eating this, I don't think you would even taste anything.
I can see why they say pear, because I think the texture is like a pear.
Yeah, I really like the texture. I think it would be really interesting to try one of those other varieties that are supposed to be more sweet, because I would imagine it has like a similar texture to
We'll have to
this.
figure out where we could get a different variety.
Yeah, I don't know where you find the other varieties.
Well, there must be some specialty stores somewhere.
Yeah. It's really slippery. I probably shouldn't have taken the peel off.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot easier to just take a spoon and...
I'm trying to think of more words to describe the taste.
Do you want to try the dragon fruit in liquid format? This is Dragon Power C Dragon Fruit.
From Vitamin Water.
From Vitamin Water.
I'm going to compare.
They do add sugar. 23 grams of added sugar. And it still isn't really all that sweet. Do you think?
I'm just trying to compare. It doesn't really taste like it. We were just using this as a generic dragon fruit because there's a lot of products that are dragon fruit flavored.
Mm-hmm. Is that really?
Always thought that was interesting.
I always wondered what the heck is dragon fruit. No, I know.
You know why it's called dragon fruit?
No.
Well, because of the scales on the...
Oh, these?
Yeah, look like sort of... Well, they look like scales, I guess. Like on a dragon. I suppose they could also be like on like a fish. Scales on a fish.
I think you could call it fish fruit?
Yeah, I think this is the side that the flower blooms off of.
Oh.
This is the side that the flower blooms off of, and this is the stem.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fruit. I wish I would have done that before we cut into it, but that's fine. I've eaten a quarter of this, and I still can't quite describe the flavor.
Very bland.
Bland.
Mm-hmm. You can't even tell if there's seeds in it.
No, but there is a flavor.
I don't think it tastes like... Well, maybe a little bit like kiwi.
Yeah,
Texture's like pear.
I feel...
what was the other thing?
Watermelon.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, it doesn't remind me of watermelon. It does remind me of kiwi a little bit and of pear. I kind of agree. The seeds are not bad.
No, you don't even know they're there.
Which I like. Do you remember the kiwanu? Do you remember the seeds in the kiwanu fruit? They were... I remember them being challenging.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh my god, it spilled out guts everywhere.
It's all seeds. Look at.
It's a lot of seeds, yeah. It was a while ago. Do you remember that bumpy melon?
Mm-hmm.
With the spikes?
Oh, yeah.
That was the kiwanu. Do you remember the
small,
seed?
It was like this big.
Yeah, and it was like orange or yellow with spikes on it. Do you remember the seeds, though?
No, I don't remember the seeds.
I remember the seeds being challenging.
Put them right out of my mind. Sam used to eating watermelon seeds, so I don't even notice. I don't even notice the seeds. I didn't have any problems. See, mine's gone.
Well, that's great. It's great that we're doing this, just to forget it immediately.
It wasn't immediately. We did it a long time ago. So, should we rate it on our fruity scale?
My mom and I, have developed a fruit rating scale, brand new for this video. That's exciting.
It is
It's
exciting.
called Fruity. It's an acronym. F.
Form.
The F stands for form, so the overall appearance of the fruit. What would you rate or do we need to think? Maybe should we think about it for a second and meditate?
Well, I like the form.
I want to take another bite.
I like the form. I like that it's easy to peel the outside if you want. It would have been interesting to see how easy it was to peel it if you didn't have a knife.
I do really like that.
I like the outside. I think it's
I think
cute.
the outside looks cool.
Yeah.
So I would say we give it an F, a full capital F for form.
I think so. Capital F.
For form. R. R is rebuy. Would we buy this fruit again?
Maybe if I was going to mix it into something, I would not rebuy it just to eat it like we're doing now.
I think I would maybe agree with you, actually. I would probably spring for another fruit.
Yeah. Because these are a little bit expensive.
Yeah, considering the price, too.
Yeah. These are... one, it was $10.
$10. So probably no R.
No.
U is uncomplicated. How easy it is to consume the fruit. This was a very easy fruit to consume.
Yeah.
I'd say you just need a...
Like I said, it would have been interesting to know how if you could peel it without having a knife.
I don't know if you can't try it.
Trying it. Yeah, it's not easy to do it without a knife. Yeah, because then you just get to the pink. Yeah. No, you need a knife.
Need a knife. But that's all you need. You need a knife. You slice it once, maybe twice.
Yeah, and if you don't have a spoon, you can still eat it.
And I like that you don't have to wash it.
No.
And there's no preparation method like the plantains.
Right. That was complicated.
So I would actually rate this uncomplicated myself.
Capital U or small u?
I think capital U.
Capital.
Yeah. Although it's not as uncomplicated as like an apple. Although you still have to wash that.
Or a banana. Small u.
Small u. Small u. Small u.
So it has
That's
a capital F, a small u.
Interesting. It's interesting. It's a conversation piece if you even have this on your counter.
Right. When I checked out, the cashier had no clue what it was.
Do you feel like powerful when that happens? It's like, yes.
And I said, well, it's a dragon fruit. Duh.
One time you should just say...
I didn't say that.
One time you should just say, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Tell me. You work here.
T. T is texture. I actually don't... I think the texture is pretty good, actually. Yeah. I don't think the seeds were any detriment.
No.
It's very easy to bite into.
And it has texture, like said, kind of like a pear.
Yeah. I would maybe give it a full T. I don't know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Full T?
Yeah.
And why?
For
yummy.
It was okay. It wasn't yucky.
Not yucky,
but not. No.
It wasn't like
it was just okay. It was just okay.
I liked eating it, but I wouldn't say it's something that's very flavorful. So I don't think I can even give it a Y.
No. So what do we have? An
F-U-I-T. So we rate Dragonfruit Foot.
I like it. I like it.
This has been Dragonfruit with Mom.
Dragonfruit camp.
Dragonfruit camp. The eaten, half-eaten. Gross.